wasn't a thing where I was like out for this from day one. I stumbled on it. It basically grabbed me. It wasn't like I grabbed it, you know what I'm saying? I said, okay, I can rap. Let me try to, you know, write a rap or two and this, that, third. And all of a sudden, it turned into where we are today. When I was trying to be a commercial artist. I was trying to paint and go to school for graphic design and blah, blah, blah. I went to school with like Leonardo DiCaprio and people like that was at my school, you know, so I came to the realization early on, like, man, if these dudes is doing this shit at this age, man, I could do something. I'm gonna do something. Fuck that, you know what I'm saying? So I was on that note. I come from nothing. I'm from the projects of Chicago, dog. It was times when we did shit in the house and eat. I went to bed with a wish sandwich, like the Blues Brothers. It's that kind of shit. I came from that. My mind state has always been be prepared to go back if necessary. And don't blink your eyes because you know what that is. The unknown is all of this success. That's the scary shit for me. Because I don't know what this will bring. I don't know. I'm gonna just keep pushing this and the third. But I knew where I came from. So for me, the MTVs and all of that stuff, it was flattering, it was beautiful, but it wasn't the thing that made the man, you know what I'm saying? I made it, you know. Our choices made these things happen as opposed to the vice versa. And so I never really got caught up in the fame aspect in the sense of it being something that I had to have. How fame can be an addictive drug to some people. It wasn't that, you know. My addiction is to have fun. I want to have fun. I want this shit to crack. If you notice, I'm showing my 32s on stage at all times, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm still to this day, after all these years, shocked that I'm able to do that shit. I'm shocked that people get touched by what it shocks me. And I don't ever want that to change. The minute that it starts to change is the minute I might quit this shit. Just be like, all right, that's it for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be jaded to none of this. And so I make these efforts to not be. I learned how to be a father by the things that my dad didn't do, not what he did. My pops wasn't there to teach me about the man inside. I had to learn who he was myself, you know, and getting to a grown place in my life, having a son. You know, like the similarities of my life and my parents' life is amazing. For instance, my mom's name is Denise. My father's name is Charles. My son's mom's name is Denise. My son's father's name is Charles. You know, my father left when I was 8. I ended up breaking up with my son's mom when my son was 8. It's just all these different little things that I was trying not to repeat, but it just happened, you know. So with that, it's like I embraced all of the things that I could do to be the father that I didn't have. And my pops is proud of me for that. I came to the realization as a grown-up that I had to forgive him. I only get one dad, I only get one mom. His dad died. I never met my grandfather. I knew my grandmother for a short period of time before she passed. I've always been like, yo, I got to, you know, make the most of what I have. And that helped me forget my pops early on, like way before this music stuff. Man, my approach to this whole thing, I'm 41 years old, and I've been able to see, like I had a line that say, I watched hip hop escape from New York like Kurt Russell. It's one of those things I was able to watch it all develop. And because I was able to bear witness to these things, I feel like seeing what hip hop is turning into, at the very least my obligation is to teach these guys or audiences that are a lot younger than the people who used to follow Jurassic 5 or what have you. I feel like it's my obligation to at least teach these guys the traditions that I learned and the skill set that I learned, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily pushing it as this is the way to do it, this is the right way, because, you know, you have existed now a generation of kids who don't know life without computers, don't know life without internet, don't know life without hip hop, you know? I was here before hip hop happened, so I feel like it changed, saved, and blessed me in a lot of ways. And I feel like I can pass down a lot of different things that I've learned to the younger generation. But I think the bigger thing is to lead by example more than to try to force feed somebody instruction on how to do something, you know what I'm saying?